Okay. Easy, buddy. Easy. Give us a second. Let us compose ourselves even slightly, just for a moment. Welcome back and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. Now, I have some sinus issues, not cool, but we will persevere. Today we are back with more Tesseract, and I say we're back because a very long time ago, I did a reaction to Tesseract, and actually I went back and listened to that song yesterday in preparation for this, and loved it. I've also done a reaction to Earthside with a collaboration from Daniel Thompson. That was also fire. Speaking of Earthside, Jamie, sending you loads of love and strength, buddy. Hope you're resting up and doing well. Can't wait till you're back on your feet again. And blessing us with your musical talent. Yeah, I've got limited experience with Tesseract, but I am a fan of what I've heard. A big fan. And I'm ready for this one. So without further ado, Tesseract Legion official music video. Let's see what you got. Okay, hold on a hot damn minute. We'll go back a little bit. Excuse me. You guys know how much I love to just stop and talk. But I'm kind of like waiting and delaying it because so far this is a textbook example of how a band can create atmosphere, tension, expectation without overcooking it, without overplaying it. And there's that awesome steady relationship between the kick and the bass. It's that fundamental punch. It's kind of offset. It's syncopated. It provides a level of difference to something that is providing your body with quite a standard functioning rhythm. It's really, really, really nice. All the work on top, the beautiful little melodies, light, fills up the space beautifully. This is very, very cool. What a groove. Vocals are fire. When he went up really high there, I was like, damn, buddy. And then did it again. I was like, damn, buddy. It filled me with a lot of joy because, now, don't hear what I'm not saying. It made me think of Muse, and I've been lucky enough to see Muse live. They're a super group. They're every inch of a super group. And I'm not saying for a second any of this sounds like Muse, but that high vocal, that beautiful, ethereal, otherworldly vocal is present here. And I'm a big fan. Loved it. I was kind of counting at one point thinking, oh, this is going to transition into something a bit heavier, and it hasn't. It's mysterious. It's intriguing. Get in. Okay. Easy, buddy. Easy. Give us a second. Let us compose ourselves even slightly. Just for a moment. Hot damn. Okay. So I expected there to be an uplift in the energy. With my limited experience of Tesseract, I expected there to be some kind of, drive and prog element to it. And that was very cool. But let me say this. Oh God, there's so much going through my head. I have to be careful here. For a very long time, I've had friends who've been into a lot of prog. I've had friends who have been into a lot of different bands. I have a lot of friends who have forever listened to Tesseract. And a lot of you guys have been asking for them and kind of giving information in the comments and on all kinds of videos. There are bands in this world that aren't known, or at least widely known, for their technical ability. And so they reach for that and they show that to you. And it's a surprise and it's a delight. And it's great. And then there are bands who are very much known for their technical ability. And isn't just runs and solos and isn't just weird time signatures for the sake of. One of the best things a band like that can do is use that talent only when necessary, to sprinkle in bits of that evidence, to ice that beautifully simple cake with moments of brilliance. And those bands will forever have my respect and my mind. Okay. Listen. Wow. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the saying, the devil's in the details, and that is so applicable here. That's made me smile because there are levels of maturity in not just songwriting, but execution of the idea of what the song's going to be. What I mean by that is you can tell when something is following just kind of a raw emotion, and when something is following a traditional, more popular structure. You can tell intent by the length of a song, by the build of it, by the journey. It never goes from A to B to A. It goes A, B, A1. It's a content creator's dream. Anybody who has any kind of musical background or knowledge, this is an absolute pleasure to listen to and do a reaction to. And I think this is one of those moments where I'm getting probably a lot more from this than I'm giving to anybody else. And I hope you guys do enjoy watching these. If you do, go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, do all the things the content people tell you to do. Does help, does push it, does grow the channel, blah, blah, blah. Now, this band is fantastic. And a lot of times people go, oh, I told you you've been sleeping on them. And it's like, yes, I have, but you have to understand, I have a full-time job. This is a hobby. I don't make money from it. I try and do as a consistent flow of content. And you do listen to a band and absolutely love them, and you go away from it for whatever reason because you're trying to just give everybody a bit of everything. And I'm trying to experience different things, and you always find your way back home to greatness. And that's what's happened here. I remember being incredibly impressed and emotional at that first reaction. Retrospectively emotional, knowing what I know now. And this is an absolute joy to the band, if ever they were to grace this with even a minute or a moment of their time. Thank you so much for giving me a pretty unforgettable experience today. There will be more. And I'd love your help with that. Let me know where to go next. Let me know how to approach them in a way that makes sense. Not just chronologically, not just this is what they were, this is what they are. Give me something. I think you all know me well enough. I'm ready for more. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.